Yep. Alright, so I've more or less elected to toss that other piece of crap I did, that homunculus of a trapezoid. And I'm going by 11 by 12, or 10 by 12 I think, box instead. I got the brace there. This is for the right side. I'm going to mirror the same thing on the left side. And make it a hell of a lot easier on myself. That other piece of thing was just huge. I didn't like it. I didn't like the way it turned out. And need a little bit of bending there, but you know, at least I learned something. Well, this is in, and I didn't do too bad of a job. I notched it on one side, and to clean off the welder a little bit, but I notched it, as you can see, to give myself a little bit of clearance on the for the shock. And I think I'm going to move the brake line adapter up to where that square is, just so it does clear the shock. I think if I hit one good bump, I'll knock that off and break my brake lines. Maybe. But anyway, I've got some good room in here. I'm going to probably mirror the same thing over here. Slightly different dimensions, I think. Just a little bit bigger back here on the left side. And again, with enough space to clear that shock. But I'm happy. And dips down a little bit on this end, but that's alright. I'm not too awfully displeased. Honestly, I'm tickled dang pink. And this one is done too. I notched it, I moved it over a little bit. Same dimensions as this one, more or less, but I moved it over a little bit more toward the axle, the rear axle, and I notched it in case I need to. Of course, I can always notch it more if I need to, if I can get in there. But I made sure to give some room for the shock to go up and down if need be. I put it back up there. I've started to remove the shocks. This one's already off. This one's actually it's out, but it's, you know, I put it up there just so I could kind of measure and get some dimensions. Taking off the nylon straps, but so now that I'm done with this, I can go back to that there, and the inner rail for the seat frame rails, or whatever they're called. But been doing a lot of thought on that one and how best to do it. So you know, not too awfully worried about it. I'm kind of excited actually. And then from there, I'll start. Oh, my back hurts. I'll start taking off the rest of the rear end. Oh, there's a cat there somewhere. And then the front end. And then have it sandblasted. I've got an appointment, so hopefully I can get in earlier. And, well, cool.